Alright, so the well is down more than it was when we tested it. It was down 3.5 rings. Now it's down another ring's depth. So it's at 4.5 rings now. I don't know what that calculates to water, but we've been in a drought for like the last month and a half. So I got 14 foot of pipe on here. That's a 10 footer in the water. It might have 4 feet of pipe in the water. Might have to make adjustment to that later. So this is a test run. I went and I bought a trash pump. I put a one-way check valve in. I got a hose end on this side here. When I show you the gator, you'll see why. I'm going to give this a test run just to see how much, see if this system even works so far before I bring the gator up. So that works. So yeah, it's supposed to rain for the next 7 or 13 days or something. Of course, I guess buying all the equipment to do this was worth the price of getting rain, huh? It's only been a month and a half or so since we've had substantial rain, but we still have summer to go, so this is still a good thing. We can keep the grass live all summer. So I went on Craigslist and I got this big IBC, I think it's 275 gallon tank, water tote, mounted in the gator. I don't think I can fill it. I don't know if the tires can handle it, but I can at least put a substantial amount of water in it. I built a spray bar off the rear, just open the valve and the gravity feeds out. I put 1/4 inch holes all along the bottom of this. You can see them all the way across the end. Anchored it to the frame, screwed it together here so this can be removed and be able to pick this up with the forks. And then I also built this fill tube here that I'll attach the hose to. I got a hose end on it. You can just take this, stick this into the tank, start to pump up and let it fill. That way you don't have to try holding the hose or anything. So I'm gonna run the gator up there. We're gonna try filling it up. I know it's raining, but you can still test it. All right, so I got the fill tube in here attached to the hose. I'm gonna start it up and see how this works. that's enough for now. Got to test the gator out too and see how this actually works. Let's see, this is quite heavy. Gotta put the camera down a minute. Alright, just for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up this and see how much water comes out of this. Pretty good amount. I'm gonna start driving and see how long it takes. That's about 3/4 of a tank. Let's see how far I can get. See if this even moves. Yeah. Gator's doing pretty good with it. Water's coming out quite fast. Might have to throttle it down to like a halfway open. Surprised this Gator's doing so well. It's rather old. Newer Gator has low range, 4-wheel drive, all that stuff, but we use that for other various things around the property. So if this one can do it, it's going to. Basically empty. I just parked it on a slight hill to get the water to drain into the end of it here. A fair amount of water that comes out of it. I was able to do from this drainage ditch all this area here, which isn't too bad. So I mean, it is what it is. I can't run a sprinkler throughout the whole property, but if I could do like a section a day, you know, I could refill it, go over it again, or maybe just, I don't know, see how it works out. Something's better than nothing. I mean, I'm pretty happy it's raining, and it's going to be raining, but we need to do something. Everything's dried up, crinkly, dead looking. And weeds are going to take over. Spent a lot of money and time trying to keep it weed free and get all these dead or these bad ground areas to start filling in, seeding and fertilizing. Everything was going really good, and boom, drought. So hopefully with this we can make a little bit more progress throughout the year. Every little bit helps. So filling that up once sucked it down 2 rings. 1, 2, 3 and a half. It's down 4 and a half. So a ring and a half. But it did take a month, at least a month. I have to look at the video and see what the date stamp was. It held water for, or it only went down 1 ring's worth of water. It might be, I don't know, 50 gallons. I'm not sure. Not sure really. 100 gallons. Might have been 100 gallons. in a month. It'd be interesting to see the flow rate if I would have tested it before it rained. We'll see how long this well fills back up when it's been in a drought. Nonetheless, I'm sure it'll fill back up, but better than using the house well. So yeah, the system worked. I think what I might do is put a board underneath of the tank to give it just a little bit of a tilt, little 1x or something underneath the end here, lift it up a little just to get the water to flow backwards when it's running low, so I don't have to park it on a hill. All right, let me know what you guys think.